Now, it's my pleasure to introduce our recent inductee to the Boyna Hall of Fame, sharing his speech, The Impossible Dream, Quinn Maloney.
Hi. That was amazing. Well, good evening, everyone. I'll try not to bore you all too much as we continue to congratulate the confident, competent, commendable, courageous class of 2017. Courageous. As Mr. Joe Richards pointed out, that's an important one. Personally, I've learned a lot about courage these past couple years from my father, Harry. My dad was a funny guy. You see, he had a favorite song, and it was one of the only songs he would ever sing for me. And although I liked it plenty, I never really understood it until recently. I mean, it feels like yesterday he would saunter out of the bathroom, comb in hand like a microphone, like he's a Broadway star in the spotlight, and he'd belt out for the whole last year, to dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go. And he'd go on, and he'd hold his fists up high like this, like he was about to fight Paul Bunyan. And I thought my dad was pretty cool those times. But to him, the impossible dream was more than just a song or a good time. It was a way of life. And it's that indomitable courage, that resilient spirit that the song speaks of, is something that he held within him even in the midst of his long battle with cancer. And even when I saw my dad sick and weak, and in those moments where it felt like the universe itself was conspiring against him, he was still willing to endure any pain or treatment or discouragement for just one more moment with his family. He was truly, as it says later in the song, willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And as we graduate high school, we all begin the search for our own heavenly causes. It's something that gives us that kind of courage and drive and passion in life. And not everyone's cause is going to be tragic and noble. We can't all be saints whose only goal in life is to rescue puppies from burning buildings. That's a lot to expect. No, in this context, heavenly cause just means it's way up there. So that to follow that goal, you gotta keep your head up. Because sometimes life is gonna bring you down, and I don't care what you see when you look down, whether it's Prada or Crocs or sandals and socks. Get that chin up, look at that goal. And yeah, I know it's cheesy and it's easier said than done, but I've seen it in action. I've seen it in the face of a man being told for the second time in his life that he has cancer. And when he still looked at me with fire in his eyes and said, "We'll fight this." Last year, my dad lost that fight with cancer. But he never lost sight of the dreams we shared, never lost sight of the unreachable star. I'll be honest with you, most of our dreams are going to feel impossible. We'll all have our own unbearable sorrows, we'll all encounter hardships that appear unbeatable, and someday we might have to make a change that scares the daylights out of us, also known as college. But it's equally true that we all have the strength within us to fight that foe, to bear that pain, to make that jump, and to reach that star. So look up at that source of courage in your own life. Look up at those dreams you have. Look up at the destiny you can carve for yourself. And just as I look up at my father Harry and all the impossible dreams we shared, let's all look up and show the world what a bulldog is made of. Thank you.